It's slime crime. Hello, jury. I am automatically innocent because I am too cute. Anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas or Hanukkah or I guess Boxing Day if you're Canadian. My condolences if you are Canadian. But anyway, hope the holidays have treated you well. Unfortunately, no one took me up on my offer to subscribe to Ko-Fi membership in exchange for a stand-up comedy show. That was gonna be the reward. If you were a Ko-Fi member, if you sign up for the membership anytime this month, and while the month isn't over, it's unlikely that anyone's going to do it this late in, especially since we don't have a rate to really advertise it any longer. So I guess you just miss out on that. Too bad. Ko-Fi just does not work. It gets ignored every single time. Oh well. And I guarantee you within like the next couple of days, there's gonna be more people that are gonna renew their Twitch subs instead. It's like, guys, please, I'm begging you, use the better site. But no, everybody uses Twitch instead. And then we get less money. Woohoo. Yeah, this isn't new. I've had this all month, I think. I think I introduced I took you all to my cave at the beginning of the month sometime. Caesar is, late to the party. You didn't see it because you never tune in during the beginning of my streams or the end of my streams. But since you're here, I guess we need to... Come on, show up, stupid thing. There we go. We need that blah 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 blah. Hey, it's with that delicious inquiry. I'll take mine on a waffle cone. If Shui was the mayor of Frostyland, what would be her first order? Well, first of all, I'd have to know what Frosty would actually, I don't care. It doesn't matter if I know what it is or not. But I'll preface this by saying I don't know what Frostyland is, but I don't care. Because I'm crazy like that. If I was the mayor of Frostyland, my first decree would be that everyone must give me ice cream every day. Frostyland is in the Museum of Ice Cream. That tells me nothing. It doesn't tell me what it is. Also, something that we recently obtained. Orange Cream Island. Is that where you are from? Since your name is Orange? Agent Orange. But anyway, I was going to note that there's something that we recently added to our OBS. Because every once in a while we want to point something out. And then I realized, like, I'm, like, moving my cursor around the screen. It's like, well, but you can't see that. Because most of the time, the cursor's not captured. Because that's usually annoying to just have a cursor sitting on the screen while you're playing a game. Like, it actually bothers me when I see streamers just having their cursor sitting. It's like, move it out of the way or don't capture it, please. So we try not to have the cursor captured. And, like, almost all the time. But sometimes we want to point at something. And I'm like, well, nobody can see what I'm doing. So we got something to fix that if we temporarily need to point at something. It's a little hard to use, but I can basically John Madden stuff. So we can say, well, here you have a cute slime. Boom! So yeah, that's my new toy to play with. Shoutouts to Trashboat for being the one to introduce me to this plugin. You want that? Well then go download it. It is, what's it called? Hold on. It is just called Draw, actually. It's just an official OBS plugin. If you go to the OBS website and look at their resources, there's one just called Draw, and that's what it is. And you can, basically, it's decently customizable. You can change whatever color you want for the cursor. It shows up on the screen, little dot. And you can also change the color that actually draws independently. It's the hex value. You can upload a custom cursor, because mine is just a default, this circle, because I didn't change it yet. But you can make the cursor whatever you want. So if you have a custom cursor you want to show up for the cursor part, you can change that. And you have different tools that you can use on here, kind of like a paint program. So you got pencil, brush, line tool. You can do rectangles, ellipses. So it's got your basic options. The only problem is you can't draw directly on the screen. Like the preview window doesn't interact with that. So that is the thing that makes it a little awkward to use. You basically have this little box that pops up that is just a blank box. And you have to draw on that. But you kind of look at the preview window to kind of see where your cursor is, to kind of try to gauge where you're drawing. But it's very hard to see that, especially if you're trying to do it quick. Basically, if anyone is a digital artist and is using a tablet, if you've ever done digital art on a tablet, let's say you got Photoshop or whatever program you have open on your computer, and then you have a little physical tablet that is not, doesn't show you anything, just a blank screen because it's just a piece of plastic or whatever. That's basically what this is like, where you have to try to figure out where you are based on what you're seeing on the screen, but you're not directly drawing over it. So yeah, it's very, I'm sure if people do tablet drawing and they're actual artists, this will be very familiar and something they're used to doing anyway, so it probably won't be that hard. But if you don't do that, then it is extremely difficult. I don't draw that way. I draw directly on a screen with my mouse. Well, I don't draw, but I make art by clicking stuff around with my mouse cursor on the screen. So I need to see directly where things are. So doing the second-hand, weird tablet kind of system is the only thing I don't like about it. Is weird. But I don't think they could do it any other way for OBS. It doesn't work any other way. You can't just click around the preview window and drag stuff around in OBS. OBS isn't designed like that. So there's no way around it. I guess the only thing they could do other than that is if the program was really smart, the box that pops up should show the OBS preview. So you can actually see what your screen looks like that you're drawing on top of. That they could do. But they can't have you draw on the OBS preview, because that wouldn't work the way OBS is coded. Nowadays, most of them use touchscreen tablets. I don't know what artists do these days, because I'm not an artist. But I just know that the old school, when tablets first got introduced and digital art first became a thing, they were just a thing you plug into your USB drive that was just a piece of plastic, and there's a stylus that you drove the plastic, but you can't see anything. I'm sure it's more advanced nowadays, but I'm just talking about the old school, original digital artists. We're talking from the 2000s, back then. Or whenever digital art started. I think it was the 2000s when they started doing digital art. Somewhere around there. Anyway, probably should start the game. If I don't want to ramble for too long. It hasn't been that long yet. But I do want to get some gameplay time in there because this is a very long game that is slow-paced and takes a while to play. So it's best to ramble while in-game versus rambling before the game. Ramble at the game. Hey game, I have a subject that I'm gonna forget and tangent off into all kinds of different tracks, and then we're gonna talk about ice cream because somehow Caesar's gonna pop back in here even though he left already, and I'm gonna tell you that chocolate ice cream is the best ice cream flavor because chocolate is the best flavor of any kind of thing. And I know it has nothing to do with Tactics Ogre, but hey, we're in for an Ogre of a Tactics game.
Tactics Ogre.
QC approved. Alright, so we got stuff happening here. I don't remember a whole lot of things. But I hope that I know the mod added in the rogue class, right? But I don't know if they added in the functionality properly. Because this game skills work completely differently than the game this class is from. So there's like no basis on how to make this class work. So I'm curious how it actually functions. If it's like busted, if it's just like useless, if it's just a sprite, I don't know. We're gonna find out. Like the one thing they definitely did is they set the weapons, which is probably easy because it's gonna be the same weapons they could equip before, I imagine. But that's the only thing that I know for sure that they managed to do. It's gonna take us a while to figure out if this class can do anything other than the weapons that make. So far we got the skills resist petrify, resist charm, and fey pack, which are random. I have no idea why those are the skills. Maybe it has something to do with what they did in the PSP version. I don't know, because I didn't play that version. But these are the only skills we have so far. Which, like, these two, resist petrify, resist charm, like, everybody gets that practically, I feel like. And then everybody gets, like, some kind of recruitment skill, and I guess this is the one they decided to give to Rogue. Which I guess somewhat makes sense to know Rogue is one of the classes that fairies can be. So that's probably the logic of why they gave them Fey Pack, is because the classes that class can be should be the ones that can recruit it. So that kind of makes sense. Anyway, let's go to this Lake Bordeaux and see what awaits us. % accuracy, archer, and I have to use the recruit skill. Well, that's your job, Punny. Let's actually see his name in the recruit. Won't work if there's no monsters. There's some more octopus. So I can need to attempt the skill even if it fails. Couldn't say epic succeed. I can see what the enemies look like, but I can't actually oh wait, never mind. Yes, I can. Yeah, who's this guy? Oh, he's a target. What class is this? Oh, he's a ninja? He probably doesn't drop class and works, though. I gotta be worried of this, though. I gotta be, like, cautious of the leader guy, because he's a ninja. Okay, it was the beast tamer for the two octopi. Makes sense. This is a very physical heavy party. Other than like the ninja has ninjutsu is kind of magic. And maybe the Hawkman might have magic, potentially. Yeah, this one's a rune fencer, so he's got magic. This one does not. Everyone else is a rune fencer. So there's a couple of rune fences, I guess. But this is like a very not magic heavy battle compared to the ones we've normally been fighting. Rogue didn't have Fey Pack, and everyone had the other two. Yeah, I figured those were something that everybody had, so it's a very easy skill to figure you should give them. But I just don't know how the person made this. Did they go and give them all the skills they had in the PSP version? Did they take the time, like when you make a custom class? Well, it's not a custom class, that was the thing. Like, there's data in here, so I don't know how it's structured. Like, is the class fully made by the developers but disabled? Then they just had to enable the class, and it's just where the developers put in there. Which could be a problem. because the class was never finished, then it doesn't have all the skills mapped out properly, and it might be an incomplete class, because they were going to enable it anyway. Or, with the assets there, and they just restructured it into a class, and tried to, like, fit it to what it was as best as possible. Like, there's so many possibilities for how this class can work. And I guess this is a learning experience. We're going to discover this together. Alright. I have to use Creamy because it lets me use an Archer. I need to find a way to get them in here, though. So I bench red monster. Nah, the monster's tanky. We don't want to bench the monster. I want to bench Daedric. She's like the healer. Well, Tyr's also a healer. But he's also kind of generic, so... no. Put Diz up front. Put you there. Creamy there. And then Lilum can go back here. So I actually have... Well, I still don't have enough slot for... I don't have enough players to fill every deploy slot. But we use the monster that Punny tamed to be the other slot. So that kind of works. Because, like, what's the point of having Punny if we don't have a monster here, right? So that maybe he's okay. We also have our guest characters. We probably still only have 10 slots instead of like 12. Because there's 2 guest characters. Alright. Let's see how this goes.
Resistance? Here? I thought they rallied in the Sonji Weald. Wait. I know that face. You're the Wallister that did for Balmamusa. I saw the bill for your bounty. Bad enough you made it seem our work, but to slaughter your own. Ah, faithless swine.
I guess nobody believes it after all, at least with them. Because that was like his main plan, was like, oh, they'll believe they lie and fight themselves. It's like, well,
so young,
if they're not that dumb.
So foul. No wonder the Duke outmaneuvered you so easily.
Believe what you will. We played no part in that pantomime.
It's no good. Even our fellow Wallister are convinced you were behind it.
I ain't impressed Russia. She has automatically jumped in and say, hey, I'm gonna interrupt here. And how is he outmaneuvered by the Duke? He's just been in hiding. It's not being outmaneuvered.
What hope have you of convincing this crowd of your innocence? And the fact remains, they are Galgastani and we are Wallister. We are honor-bound to fight.
It's as the lady says. I care nothing for the bounty on your heads.
The fact that he was framed? Well, that doesn't go with what Genzo is saying, though. Because Genzo believes he did it. So... he would say, oh, no wonder you were outmaneuvered by the Duke if he thought... if he was talking about, Denon being framed. So it's not the outmaneuver he's talking about. Because he believes that Denon actually did it.
One Wallister is much like another. Only good to me dead. Rally to me! For our brothers! For our homeland!
Octopus goes first. That's interesting. I can hit this, but I can't hit to the side there. Hold on. What if it goes here in the water? But you're stronger anyway. But I don't think you're high up enough to do it now. Yeah. But I'm gonna hit that bush because it's in their territory, so it's gonna give them something. So I'll just raise this to water. Yeah, it's water. Yeah, just chill in the water. See if we can draw theirs on land. Nothing she can do. Okay, you have MP for healing, that's good. Oh, Ratchet Octopus. Careful there! Yeah. Isn't here any good on AMP? If we can hit that far. A lot of cars popping up. Every single turn. Card, 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 card. It's the casino. Hey, 40 MP is it? How much is it? 25, okay. Once I get 25 MP, I'll do that just for the bonus objective. Up. Beyond gone berserk. But then there's nobody near him. So come off the land, but it's a good move. Ah, he parried it. Let's me do a lot. Oh no, they got the strength up too. Watch. Okay, no, you didn't shoot anything. Lot that you're not smart. Is this they only do the range for countering? They don't like to do range for they don't want to make bows do. They'll do range for just attacking. Where can I put her? This should work, because she's down lower, so I don't think the missile's gonna hit her. Yeah. That works. You also cheat past. King. Yeah, she's over my octopus. You have like no movement. Nice. Get a crit. Looks like it has like no chance of working, but what else am I gonna do with his turn? Oh, it hit one. Wow. Okay. Pidgeot's not cool, but whatever. Oh, that one's at the bubble. I guess they'll use magic, but they won't use, like, the rock throw. This won't do crap for damage, but... She said level 7, what do you expect? Should be able to take it? Maybe not. Could you heal Diz, please? Are you able to do that? No, you're not able to do that. Okay. Don't do that. Good. Oh. You find Chris. Go for it. Oh, that should be a kill. Alright, time to leave. Maybe Beyond will actually get to the battle before it's over. Oh, they need to heal. Oh no, crap. Their guy got berserk. That's not good. But he didn't attack, for some reason. So that's unfortunate. Need to get this out of there. He is not as tanky as the regular knights are. Uh-oh. Please get a turn. Oh, not Mighty Impact. Oh, shoot. You really had to do Mighty Impact on my lowest level character? That's asinine. Ah. I restart this battle. I don't like how it went. I had to figure out how to use Terror Knight. I clearly don't know how to use it yet. First I read that you were gonna get some barbecue. Then now some barbecue. Still, they dropped the actual night, though. Just can't make him walk up this far. That's the ticket. Are you closer to that? We'll have to pretend that she's not part of the battle because she's too weak to affect either her stupid finishing skills or mighty impact crit type stuff. That she just dies in one turn. I just let those Diz as well. No turrets this time. Wait, I've got dragons this time? They re-rolled the enemies. There was not a dragon before. Okay, now I actually want to use the recruitment skill. For reals. Careful. It can't actually go anywhere. Interesting choice. It hits a lot harder than the octopus does. %. Oh, I'd have the wrong one on. Shit. I forgot to check, and I didn't realize that I had dragons this time instead of the octopus. That sucks. You can't use it on these, right? Yeah, you can't use them on them. It's only for the... If you use on him, I got 0% chance there. Oh, darn. I mean, I'll just do it just to get the bonus. But I should have swapped in the dragon one. But the first time they didn't give me dragons. I didn't think to check the preview again to see that they re-roll the enemies. Give me credit? Yeah, there we go. That gives me credit. The hunt for dragons and like a random battle or something. Oh, come on. I still don't agree with the fact that they I don't agree with the idea of them being a parry from behind. I think that's stupid. What am I doing? I can reach here. It's a little dangerous to go that far out, but I'm hoping the attack up is worth it. And well, I tried to have Diz talk in his sleep, but he wasn't boring enough. Damn. That's why I didn't want to do that. Then I knew it was gonna hurt. Oh gosh. It's gonna. Ooh. He's dead. He's dead. I shouldn't have gone that way. just want the card. It was tempting. I don't have enough healing. Cause then the dragon is gonna go too. Okay, get there. This time I'm gonna hit the right target. I don't want to get that close. I still don't know how skills are learned in this game. There must be some hidden class level that you don't see. Cause you can change a character to a new class. Even if they're higher level, they don't get like the skills, I don't think. Cause I thought, oh, it's just whatever level you are. You just get whatever class skills are for that level. But I'm pretty sure when Diz changed class, he didn't get like a bunch of skills that would be like at his level for that class. But they don't show a class level, so like it's just, I have no idea how they do it. Oh shit! I was not watching that. Hold up. I need to... I want to undo. Oops. Can I go back? Can I go back to actually Beyond's turn? Or is that not possible? Where is Beyond's turn? Here it is. That's how it works? You have access to class skill set at that level? Really? It didn't seem like that's how it was. Maybe the, Terra Knight just doesn't have many skills at the level I was. Cause he had more skills at that Rune Fencer class than he did at Terra Knight. And he changed. Big finishes are unlocked. That I learned, yes. Which I hate. That's the one thing I hate about the system most. Is that you have to equip a skill for a specific weapon. And then use the weapon while you have that skill equipped. And it takes one of your skill slots. Just to have finisher skills. Like, I feel like that should be an automatic, like, it just, like, the weapon level should be on the weapon as you use it. You shouldn't have to equip a skill and use the weapon at the same time. That to me is stupid. Different classes get skills at different points. Fair enough. Yeah, I just don't like the fact that you have to burn one of your skills. Because, like, a character like Canopus, for example, I'm using a melee weapon and a bow. So now he has to have half of his skill slots wasted on his weapon skill, his 2 weapon skills. And you're gonna have, like, 2 actual skills. That's very limiting. And if you don't do that, then you don't get finishing skills. Well, it doesn't want to add finishing skills, it also increases your accuracy damage. A little bit, yeah, sure. But... oh, do cudgels increase your spell damage? So if you equip your mage with a hammer, then their spell damage is gonna be worse than I assume. Because the hammers won't do the same thing. Oh well, I guess my one mage is gonna be nerfed. This can move nowhere. This isn't going so well. There's no who she wants to fight. What do you impact? So I got 2 people that need healing. And like no one told me a chance to do it. That sucks. I'm gonna have to restart this again, aren't I? I actually like this system a bit better than the old system where you had to become a class and train and learn everything. And then you were still super limited because you had to take so many passives that just come in other places in this version. I don't mind the skill system in general, I just don't like the way the weapons work. Specifically the fact that you have to equip a skill for your weapon, just to be good with it. And steal one of your skill slots for that, since it's so limited, you only get 4. Like, that's my grievance. Can I thread the needle? No, I can't. I say hit anyone with her, because all my allies are blocking every shot. Wouldn't mind a weapon skill system if it was transferable to other classes. That would actually be cool, too. I would be okay with it if what QC said was true. If you like leveled up the weapon skill in one class, you switch to class they can't use it, you can just get like they keep that skill potentially if you equip it, and they can use the weapon and get all the like the finishing skills that they might qualify for. That'd be great. Sure, I'm not even asking for more skill slots. I'm just asking you for your skill slots not be wasted on a dumb weapon skill. That can't be, unless like what QC said, if they did that way, where you could use the weapon in another class, if with it, then it would make it worth it to me. The skill levels do apply universally. It's just that not yeah, it's not about applying universally. At least I don't know what their point was, but my point is, it'd be good if other classes could use a weapon if they had the skill. That would be cool. And I don't mean that all classes should be use all weapons innately, but if you learn the weapon skill in one class, you should be able to use that weapon in another class if you equip the skill. That's what I'm saying specifically. Luckily the octopus took that one. So close to healing. Okay. Here's a problem. I only have... Who do I heal? Because Cash was more likely to heal Beyond because she's over that side. So I probably should heal Punny, but Beyond's more in danger. And let's see, his Archer is stuck back here. She's not gonna do shit. And then where's their Beast Tamer? Back here. He's just gonna heal somebody, probably throw a potion. So Punny will be able to move soon. I don't think anybody can hit him before he moves. And guess she can't get... I'm gonna bank on healing Beyond. Because I think Punny can escape. And Beyond's gonna get more because he's like... The enemies love attacking Berserkers. And he's kind of in the thick of it. So we're gonna do this. Because that doesn't give you, like, squat for healing either. Stand in front of him. For what it matters. And she should heal him more, please. Oh, nope, she decided to heal Punny. God damn it. Well, that's what she gets for doing that. I think that the archer is gonna reach. Well, not... Weapon skill level... Oh, no. Read that already. It's not something I ever had a problem with, but I could see wanting the flexibility. Well, some of the weapons that the class are limited to don't make sense to me. I guess is the reason why I want that. Like, I think knights can't use two-handed swords for some reason, which is weird. I don't even think they can use lances either. You can't really hit anything. Okay, you can now. We're about to have an ad break in a few minutes. There's not a lot on this side that can attack at range. I think all the range is her, essentially. So, I am going to... Oops, not that. Pharrell and Mending Seed over Beyond's way. To try to keep him alive. And then, oh crap, Punny can't flee. I was gonna say, oh, how Punny flee? No, because you can't walk in this damn map. I mean, they can't either, but this guy has magic. Well, he doesn't have any MP right now. This one has a bow. Crossbow, specifically. I'm gonna have to keep you right where you are. Everywhere else is more dangerous. It's not possible to move forward. There's no movement in this. Damn it. Only thing I can keep doing is try to put the dragon to sleep, which is not gonna work. But I have no other moves I can make with this. He's completely locked. Oh wow, it worked. Okay. It'd still be nice if I can move him somewhere. But he's immobile. His armor's weighing him down. 5 damage. If I used Dark Weight, that's a lot more damage. Yeah, let's start doing some stuff on the boss to get this nap over with. It missed. Oh, jeez. That was useless. Don't move Cactus too far forward, because they'll gang up on him next. What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna try Dark Wheat now. You're just hit, but you used the wrong target. The double attack. You don't counterattack, do you? Okay, now. If I have that. That's got a wide AoE. If you just hit everybody in that giant AoE, that's insane. You gotta run to the all tactics games though. I know it annoyed me to know in the FFT that equipped sword doesn't mean knight swords. So either class has to have the base ability to equip them or you're out of luck. Yeah. I feel like I played some games that were more... that were better about that though. For like you could do weird stuff with what the class equipped. And you may not be that good with the weapon, but like there was a way around it, kinda. Even if you had to get a skill in order to enable it. The best 9 weapons are knight swords. At least in this game, you get amazing weapons for every type. That's good. That's weird that they have skills for equipping some weapon types, but not others. Like, that feels like poor planning. You should be... every single weapon type should have, like, a skill for it. Like they dropped the ball on that. Oh man, that is such a good move. Well, they're going to... stay right here. Don't want to wake that dragon up. You have... better than nothing. I thread the needle. Can. It's only 80% chance though. I need spell strike. Ninjas are too evasive. Okay, that hit. Good thing I healed him a little bit. Uh-oh. That's gonna die. Oh, I can't throw any further. Oh, wait. I'm not using lobber. Does that say what the heck? Yeah, let's lob that over. His health looks lower than it is because the bar... He's got so much health. But that looks dangerously low, but still, like, more HP than Funny has. But I'm still gonna feed him that just to help him tank better. I'm gonna keep Punny just standing there. Dem can't like go anywhere useful. She's gonna have to... She's gonna leave, isn't she? Like no chance she survives this battle. She's overextending a bit too much. Alright. Let's move a little bit. So here's the thing. That would be really cool if a game did this. So you see how this has like a 57% chance to hit this guy? And a 92% to hit this guy? Well, wait, actually it lobs, never mind. Let's pretend this wasn't a lob, and this was like a, one of those straight shots. If it missed the ninja, but like you were aiming at this one anyway, it'd be cool if the game just checked again to see, oh well, he dodged it, but he gets hit because he was in the path of where it was going. Which there are games that do that, actually. I don't remember what game it is now, but I definitely play a strategy RPG where if you like a... Oh, actually, I didn't play it. None of them played that. That was Metal Slug Tactics. In Metal Slug Tactics, there are certain attacks that if it misses the target, it still shoots the person behind them. It's the only time I've ever seen that. And I'm gonna shoot this guy because I'm more likely to be hit. We need to whittle them down. Hit the boss, please. Oh, that's not the right target. I really need to control you so that you hit the things you should be hitting. Wait, no. This is attack up. But can you reach from here? Okay, good, you can. You're already him. Alright, one less prod to deal with. Okay. Well, this can finally move. Would be a cool thing that arching attacks like that, or with bows, can shoot outside of the shown range, mostly when you have the high ground. Well, it's not about missing, though. That's just about shooting over something. Like the attack I just did, the throw boulder, it was an arching attack, so he threw it over the ninja. But I'm talking about if it actually misses, to still hit the person behind him, if it's like a straight line piercing attack. I'm afraid to attack the dragon because he's gonna wake up. And then he's gonna be a problem for me. So we're gonna do another low chance maneuver here. One of them got stunned anyway. Because I can't reach with anything for him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow!
I cannot remain here.
Well, at least it was not one of my that was controlling. But doesn't matter, healer. Now I only have one healer in the battle. And she's not even a cleric. So, that sucks. This has gotten a lot harder all of a sudden. Mainly because I've nerfed myself by putting a level 7 character in this fight. Who cannot do any damage to anybody. And if she gets close to the battle, that she'll like die instantly. But I need her to get levels. So we line up attack like that, you have a bunch of yellow tiles that show normal range. Yeah. We've done that before. I think in this very battle, I just opened up with Canopus shooting outside the range to hit the dragon. The octopus can do it too. Presumably any beast could do that. Because their throw boulder is considered an arching attack. Just have to put you back here. Can't hit this guy. Okay. This battle's mostly hard just because the boss is so hard to hit. Watch me waste my finishing maneuver on him. Oh wow, I hit. Nice. That was not what I expected. Literally nowhere beyond can go. I can't move in this fight. I'm just stuck. This guy, no success of hitting. Does this shoot over people? No, it doesn't. Okay, maybe shoot this way? Okay. I want to do something with her turn. Okay, that's good for an octopus. But I still... Wait, why am I able to move over here? Was he fly? How does this work? Wait. So he can move to this spot to move here, but he can't let... This movement makes no sense. I don't understand this. He goes straight forward, right? You see, he walks over this step right here, but he cannot move to that spot. So how can he move to that spot to move to this spot if he can't move to the spot in the first place? That makes no sense. Who programmed the movement in this game? Oh, is it top-down issue? You'll see he jump. Oh, he jumps. Okay. You'll see he jumped off the head of the octopus. I don't perceive this as a gap because it's land. Like the water's a gap, like where the octopus is. So I would think he would jump this gap to land here. But no, he somehow jumps onto the octopus's head and it jumps over this I don't understand. It's so weird. Yeah, he can't jump this gap for some reason. I guess because the higher elevation. That's the reason. Damn. This map sucks. Like, all my characters are just locked in place and I can't move or position to do anything. You don't have Wade, which means you don't have reduced water movement. Takes 2 movement to move 1 tile, but you can jump over tiles if you have the elevation. And you can use beasts as stepping stone. Interesting. Hey, swap maps every game. FFT, Souls Ring. Oh, yeah. But basically, I'm in a bad position right now where I cannot move. Almost any of my characters. They're just function. Like, how am I gonna beat this map? Like, all my characters are useless now. Okay, good, he stumbles. Don't attack her. Okay. I don't want to use that. No, that's the best move to admit. Oh, wait, no. Shoot. This is rough. Because all my attacks aren't going to hit this guy. What else am I going to do? I need somebody to attack. I can't just use her here, turn to heal again. I had to just go for it. Okay, at least that hit. Didn't do a lot of damage. I'm just trying to kill the boss as fast as possible because At this point, that's my best option. Let's go here. So I get more maneuverability. And well, you can hightail it now. It's a 100% chance to hit? Yes, please. But where can I go where that's safe? Camera help really unlocks, but the next chance you get, check the shop for crafting recipe books, and then see if you can upgrade their gear to +1 variants, mostly for the extra on second, third tab info. Ah, there's some armor that does that? Weapons can also get extra effects like poison or breach. Yeah, I don't think I +1 stuff yet. I can do that already. I could have done that before this battle. I just don't think I did. Yeah, it's just the regular stuff. I don't know why I didn't do the +1ing. I think I just forgot to. Or maybe it was a material issue. But you can craft most of the materials, so that can't be it. I just didn't for some reason. The gear for movement is huge, especially for maps like this. Yo, I had to look into that activist. I didn't expect the stupid swampy map. But I need to hit Aqua Bubble somehow. Yeah. This is huge. Okay. That hurt me so much. I was hoping the counter would kill. Oh, don't tremendous shot somebody. Are you gonna ruin my day? Almost. And you stole my gear. I don't think this character can't go anywhere special, can they? No. The best you can do is maybe kill the octopus. Well, come on, Creamy. Well, Dark Weight hit. Alright, come on, Creamy. Finish it. Oh, Dolby, not Dark Weight. Oh! It missed. 92% chance and it missed. That's lame. Okay, I didn't do that much damage. He was getting hit at like 50%, but at 92% he dodges. Just my luck. Still can't hit anything. The 0% chance of sleep. There's really anything Diz can do. It's been like useless in this battle. I already put the dragon to sleep, I guess. That was really good. I have to give him credit for that. But still, I'm not going to fight. Because that would be a bad idea. Alright, Beyond, it's up to you. Flaming Fist this guy.
Too soon. Glory to Galgaston. Glory.
Yeah, I didn't get the loot back because... Huh? I had an archer in the party. I'm getting a little upset this game. That's the second time I did that. I put the character's class that they said to put in the party, and they gave me no credit for it. I forget what the class was last time. I think it was a different one. With that specific one even? What do you mean with that specific one? Does it mean the archer has to get the kill? I thought it had to be in the battle. I think it was it was an archer before. No, didn't you see my archer try to kill? I used the archer's finishing move on the boss, but it missed. And then I hit with somebody else. Which really would have been stupid if the archer got the kill and they still didn't give me credit for it. See, yeah, she is right there in the lower right corner. That's my archer. The game did not credit me for having in the bow. See what her new skills are. She's still only level 10, which means she's probably not going to be useful yet. You never had that happen before? I've had it happen twice in this playthrough. Every time it says win with archer, the game decides you're not an archer. So I've never gotten credit for the win with archer, thingy. Okay, it's just standard insight constitution. Okay, that's new. Attack gives slashing air damage to multiple targets. That's interesting. So rogues just get, like, elemental ranged attacks? I wasn't expecting that. Guess we'll put her on so she can do something. Maybe she'll be useless now with that on. Give mod the game, that could explain the odd interaction. Wonder if the rogue mod messes up the indexes. Oh, you know what? I don't have the time in the game. That's interesting. If it's not detecting that, if it's looking for a different class now. I didn't think about that. I could have removed the mod since I already have the rogue. I don't need the rogue to be here anymore. I just keep forgetting to remove it. I only want to put it on just a recruit one, and then we're done. So I actually don't need this. So I guess for next session, the thing I have to keep in mind is to revert the mod, just in case that's a thing. In fact... Let me quickly, go make myself a reminder. I can't do it now because the game's running, but I want to get myself set up to revert it. So I need to get the files open, the original ones. Oh, come on. So they backed them up. And then I need to go and open the game directory for later on. Browse local files. Data. Okay. Yeah, everything's in here. You know what? Now that I think about it, yes. It does mess up the indexes. Only this one mod does. For you see, this is the only mod in the entire game, and all the mods I've seen, that alters the... What is it? There's a file that it alters. I think it's like filetable.bin, which is unique to this mod. Because every other mod only... No, wait, that's not the one that mod... No, that's the normal one. There's another one at Release. File table is normal, and battle data is the one that they normally modify. But there's a third file that this specific one modifies. I forget what it's called. I'll have to find out to redo it, or to undo it, I should say. But there's like a third file that this one alters. Only this one alters. I forget what it's called now. What is it? I can look at the thingy. Oh, it's a menu one. Menu data. Menu data at that. This is the only mod of all the mods I've seen that modifies that one file. And I think that might be the one that does it. So if you get any other mod, it probably won't mess up the class rewards. The bonus. But if you get the rogue mod, it kind of will because it has this weird file that changes. And that's my assumption anyway. You might still need the mod because rogues aren't classes that you can usually have in your party. Nope, I don't need it. No idea if I mess up anything if you try to play the game without... No! Don't think there are any other class nods. No. If I remove the mod now, it doesn't matter. Because I already have the mod does one thing only. The mod adds in rogue class marks. That's all it does. So, I bought a class mark and I changed the character to a rogue. Now the game can operate as normal without the mod. Because I already have the character, you can't take it away from me. I'm confident in that much. Anyway, let's go back to town. Actually, let's save.
Good day.
There's just counterattack. I guess I did the armor first, huh? Because that's the one that's gonna have the cool stuff, right? Shield doesn't give you anything. The helm doesn't give you anything. That's the body armor, right? So only the mages would have gotten this. Because the Magazru does it. Which I guess is still worthwhile. For the future. Grab, equips. Right, that's what we want. I'm not gonna worry about Casual because she's a guest character, so then I'll waste my resources on someone who I can't control. But we'll give Cersei the upgraded Magus robe so that she can... The least useful character to have this, by the way. Whatever. You get jump up from gauntlets. That's cool. Then we'll make those. Give them to everybody, I guess.
What do you say?
Just you.
say?
A dummy move has delivered gloves that I would care about. Like I say, mages do, huh? Yeah.
You sure?
Okay. And then Boot. You think Boots would be the one that has jump. But no, the gloves for some reason have jump. Swift foot. What is swift foot? There's no way you can find out what these skills are there? Swift foot is... Oh, it's just movement up? Well, that's still good. Oh, select. Fair enough. I have to do this one at a time because I don't want her to get it. We don't need her running further into danger.
Just give the word.
Oops. I don't use a keyboard for this. So it would be the share button, I think.
Just give the word. Just give the word. You sure?
Tears ringing, taking me stuck forever. Cannabis doesn't really need it as much, so at least I got my last priority for this.
You sure?
So perfect defense. We're not gonna give it to him. And try not to use
Just give the word.
the semi-generics.
Just give the word.
Okay, that should be enough chain leggings. But we won't do the helmet or shield yet because I don't have enough money. Well, I may not have enough money. We'll see what happens when we go to this. So I think Iron Claws is what I have currently. Well, what? What are we whelming at? Are you blown away by my cute charm? So Punny and Beyond can get that. I look incredible? Well, thank you. I very much do look incredible. I'm glad you noticed.
Just give the word.
He's busy. Then welcome, Doodle. I am just trying to equip people with stuff. And a butcher's knife. No, I don't. Why does it come up like I can make it? Oh, because I can make the materials for it.
What do you say?
Think this account owns by someone else? I don't know what that means.
Just give the word.
Last time I talked to a guy... I don't know what you're talking about. Sure you don't have the wrong channel? reached. It's interesting. Bro, I followed you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I am very confused right now. Okay. This is a very weird conversation we're having.
Just give the word.
Happy holidays to you as well. Rude, are you serious? Rude? How am I being rude? I'm just confused. Is it rude to be confused and not understand what someone's saying? Did I sound mean to you? I didn't say you were mean, I just said I didn't understand what you were talking about. I am confused. I am not smart, I am a brainless slime. You have to be, you have to go easy on me. Oh, can I not equip stuff for... May I have funds? Unable. That's weird. It says I have it. Oh, because no one's equipping it, probably. Yeah. Who knows when I'll be able to make this? Find random drops from enemies. Good luck. What do these stabs do? Oh, they increase your spell range. Oh, that's actually really good. Wait, is no one equipping them? Alder mace? Oh, I don't have one yet. Let's do this one, I think. Or not. Huh? Oh, I need a unicorn and an enchanted feather. Man! Upgrading his mage stuff is really hard. Oh well. I did the best I could with this +1ing, but alas, stuff just couldn't be +1'd. I tried. So I hate ready for the next battle, wherever that is. Hopefully I don't get wrecked this time. Knight Mage buff card, which the Knight may or may not work. Because we saw the mods messing up stuff. A bench. Is that the bench creamy, huh? Let's look at the map first. Wait, what? Oh no, I can't scout this one. That's lame. So I have no idea what I'm up against. They disabled scouting for this map. Yeah, it is odd. Oh well. Hope there's no dragons and I don't have the dragon skill. Maybe I should just switch him to the... At least... Let me just switch him to the dragon one. In case we encounter that. So we won't need to probably grab another beast. But if I see a dragon, I want to try to tame. I think it's the smarter way to go. some of the story-heavy battles don't let you scout,
There's no one here.
so it's more of a surprise.
Strange. Perhaps
That's
they've already joined the others in the sons you wield.
They were never here. Makes sense for this one, okay. Yeah, it's a kind of a spoiler, but then again... Well, I guess it's because you deploy before the story is the problem. Because if you take a game like Fire Emblem, the way Fire Emblem flows is that the story happens first. And then you can place your units. So you already have from the plot know what you're up against, so being able to see your enemies makes sense. And a lot of other strategy RPGs are like that, where you place your units after the story plays. But this is a weird one where you place your units before the story plays, so it kind of gets wonky.
What?
Oh,
Impossible.
now.
Good to see you again, Denim.
Fuck you.
And looking so well. I worried some second-rate headhunter had done for you.
What are you doing here? The Holy Knight Lancelot. Where is he?
Vice, what business have you here? I thought you and the sons you wield.
She knows him?
And I thought you dead, Erisel. Guess we were both wrong. They say you ignored Leonard's orders and chased down Denim. But this... Oh, so that's the way of it. Turned traitor, have you? Fool woman, you choose the losing side.
I choose no side until I have judged for myself who the traitors among us truly are.
What are you doing here, Vice? Where's Lancelot?
All these years, and still you surprise me. I did not think false whispers would lure you so easily. Your Zenobian's not here. No doubt he's in Rhyme by now, deep in his cups. Sorry you won't be joining, but you die here. Duke's orders. None with eyes at Balmamusa are to live.
What?
Now you're learning the truth, aren't you?
You too, Erisel. If the truth were to get out, it would mean no end of trouble.
You were at Balmamusa, Vice?
You didn't know that?
Aye, that I was. With your beloved Leonard, no less. So wait. You knew nothing of what was planned. Not a word?
No, I get that. That does make some degree of sense. Though that's probably why they don't let you scout in the original game in the first place. You're not supposed to know what you're up against, but it's also not normal for the genre. That's kind of the weird thing. Like if you play, like it's realistic to not know what the enemy's gonna throw at you first. But at the same time, if you play a lot of strategy RPGs, you're used to knowing what the enemy has on the field before you place your units. So it's just kind of non-standard for the genre, even though it's more realistic. Yeah, so I'm gonna lose this battle, basically. Cause I didn't know, I forgot this is the one where, she has to stay alive. So, whoops.
No. Leonard must be mad. Only a lunatic would pay such price for victory.
Pity you learn the truth, girl. There'll be no reconciling with Leonard now. You're not one to look the other way. Kill them all! Spare no one!
Vanquish Vice. Gladly. Oh, my units are other than like Cashwood Denim are like way back. A dragon coming after her. What are you doing, Cashua? Why would you melee the Gotham? What an idiot. Almost none of these games in their original iteration had scouting. Yeah, the most strategy RPGs let you see the field. It's just Tactics Ogre and Final Fantasy Tactics that did not have that sort of gameplay. But like almost every other one I played, if you can place units at all, you can see what's on the battlefield before you place them and make your decision. Meditate. Oh, come on. I could have used the meditation there so I could spell. Archers. It's like the opposite of the last battle. The enemy has tons of range now. I'm a little worried about that. What is this unit? That Dragoon? Okay, yeah, it's a Dragoon. Beast Slayer. Interesting. Not Dragon Slayer. You think of me Dragon Slayer, not Beast Slayer. Oh well. You counterattack. Always feels that way to protect the guest battles. Yeah. Except when I play them. I get like the most miraculous luck when I play these kind of protect the guest battles. Like there is an infamous battle in Final Fantasy Tactics where I was heavily warned that, oh, this battle sucks because the gases just runs at that boss and gets herself killed immediately. And you're gonna hate this so much. And I play the battle and the guest character's like, actually, I'm just gonna run up to the boss, use my special attack, they're all gonna hit the boss and kill them the first turn before you need to do anything and win the battle for you. Now, I know that's... How you pronounce her name? Arcel? Arcel? I know Arcel's not gonna win the battle for me. She's not gonna just like go in one-shot Vice. That's unrealistic. But hopefully, things go well. The maximum left RNG, but I heard of another similar event recently. Oh yeah? One of the assassins walked up to Ramza, who had first strike, and he killed her before she could even attack on the first possible turn. Damn! That's amazing. That's actually better than my result, because mine wasn't turn one, it was just her first turn. But I think the enemy still got to go first. It was like a couple turns passed before that happened. Alright, Zami's time. Oh, wait, you got Beast Slayer. I don't want to go near you. Here, let's go over this way. Throw rocks at people. I was hoping that he could get distracted by her. Did not quite work. Costs a lot. Couldn't run the block that far forward. These golems and dragons are gonna be annoying now, because they have so much health. Gonna take me forever to get to Vice. And Vice himself is probably gonna be actually good in this battle. When he's a guest character, he sucked. But I guarantee he's gonna be really good now that he's an enemy character. Oh, nice, go after a healer. That's actually not a bad idea. Pretty tight. Not a good matchup. But the damage is better. You're gonna hurt, what, 49. Oops. Get the honors in there. Go Diz. I don't see that. Okay. What are you equipped with? Daggers? You went from a fist fighter to an assassin with daggers. That's interesting. Could I hypothetically kill this character? No. Closer. Using a bow kind of sucks right now. His magic does way more damage. If I stand here, then my bow will do a little bit more. Doesn't do any damage to Vice. Does that shot do damage to him? Potentially. I'm gonna save my NP for his finishing skills though. Another ad coming up. Like the challenge. Find too many games just kind of leap simulators and feel like I get better at the game. It makes it easier. That's why games they have difficulty setting. So you can like if you find it too easy, you can just like ramp up the difficulty to kind of offset that somewhat. It's ideal in my opinion. Wait a second. Where is she? Oh, right. Okay, that's right. Well, hopefully she has the sense to move away. If I need to go after this knight here, rather than mess around with the dragon who's got way too much health to defeat anytime soon. Yeah, definitely needs it. Scaling is nice, so it can appeal to a larger audience. Exactly. You're still mad after her. Guess I shouldn't have moved. Leave her alone. Hurry. The needle. Second I killed. If only I could get into melee, I might be able to do enough. Doing that 3 health. I assume the dagger could do more than the blowgun. I have to imagine. We were healed that, She were even healed. Okay, you need the knight. That's not as bad. What? No! Don't heal! You healed the wrong character. I need you to heal our guest here. Block the counterattack. We need to go to the octopus now. Man, she loves that healer. It's like, no healing for you. They've got a knight they can heal too, though. Alright, you stay alive, please. Stay where you are. Hopefully that'll, like, make it harder for them to move. I guess they can still move because I had to be right here, but I couldn't stand there. So I messed that up. Darn it. Oh my gosh. My octopus is just getting ganged up on. Honey, you better help your pet. That's maybe overkill. And the ad started. But it's underkill. Can I have the right amount of kill? There. Let's do it. Revenge time. There do some. Well, no. Sir, have left MP for that. Rainy Gale looks weak. It only does like 126. That's almost the same amount of damage to my regular attack. I know this isn't going to end the battle, but I just don't want to attack Vice while the ad's up. Just because you never know. I'll get some, like, unheard of super crit. Vice always was a wimp and bailed out anytime things got rough. Does he counterattack? No, don't have to worry about that. Or let's see how much this move sucks. He gets his 2 hits. Okay. So that's not that bad. It was 2 hits at 120. And let's stay put. It's a good position to get my revenge. Oh, you had to be in water to use his water skills, I guess. Cause they're not. I have the NP for it, but they're not letting me do it. So I assume it's because I'm not in water. Interesting little detail. So yeah, the octopus isn't that great right now. I should not... Well, I couldn't scout to see what the terrain was. But if I ever can scout and see that there's no water, then I should probably not use this character. Attack her. Snitch when I went down other than Vice himself. Uh-oh. I said that bad. Quickened. You can't reach anything. I wish I could, like, see... Can I see how much damage it would... Okay, it does do... The daggers do damage, so that would have, like, worked on that character at, like, 3. I just can't reach to do them. I guess I can go that way to, maybe take some attention off of our guest. Okay, let work to draw that attack. Wow! That's lame. There's nothing I could have done to prevent that. He can just one-shot whoever he wants. And I have no say over it. That's too much damage. Which I'm just lucky that they do either have or get an auto skill that gives them in water buff. Yeah, I know that. But also some of their moves don't work outside of water. As I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm just glad that Vice used that on one of my units this time. Like, I usually don't want my units to go down. But it would have been far worse if Vice used that on her, because it would have, like, just ended the battle. Well, it wouldn't end the battle, but it would make her unrecruitable, essentially, because she was died. Which he could just decide to be a dick and do that. There's nothing stopping him from... I think you can't lob a Blessing Stone. Wait, what? I thought that's for reviving. Doesn't that revive people? What I just do? I'm confused. I'm not sure what just happened. Yeah! Like, I thought I used a revive item on her and it just didn't... I don't know. Okay. Owlet has to wait to her turn. I couldn't chariot that moment because the chariot was locked. This is actually even better. Only because she's a healer. Because normally, if you just revived her instantly, what would have happened is somebody would just KO'd her again because she has like no health. But because it's her turn, she can just like heal and flee. So that actually worked out really well in this unique case that my healer was the one that went down. That still doesn't protect her very well. But it's better than the situation she was in before. I've never seen anything do that before. I'm not gonna do this, but I'm curious to see how much damage she would hypothetically do against Vice. None, of course. How much damage would this thing do? Okay, that's a little bit of damage. So yet Chariot, as it's taking an action, has to end the character's turn, then Chariot. I didn't want to do that because she's not die. But interesting to know that's pretty powerful. See, now I don't want to go that way because it's too dangerous. I can see you have no good options for this character. And they purposely position it so that I can't get to Vice with Denim now. They knew I was going right after him. Got into safety. I probably should have actually fought the golem instead, huh? See if that backfires. Okay, didn't go after Dedre, that's not the worst thing in the world. Didn't think that reached across the bush there. I should be prepared for it. I'm gonna finish you off one way or another. So I get your auto healing. Bjorn, can you take care of this thing? Good boy. Alright, Cersei. I want you to focus on Vice. If you... Damn, he can't reach. Can't reach him. I just gotta wait my turn. It just had to be paralyzed. So we're not gonna waste our turn on that. Let's just attack. Yeah, attack my knight who's got phalanx. That's perfect. Nice, nice. Not nice. Who's it gonna hit? Ooh, the parry! That was clutch. don't do enough damage. I feel like I need to use my turn more meaningfully. You're closer to death, so let's bully you. Never mind! Nothing I try works. Okay, can you do that to Vice, please? That is not Vice. Can't move you anywhere safe. I could use something before I have relieve, but this range on this isn't, like, enough. Yeah, hopefully he occupies Vice's attention for longer. I could heal, or I could Ice Prison. Yeah, that's Ice Prison. We're at the level cap, so there's like no point in trying to like take out all the enemies for more experience. That doesn't make sense. It's fine. Wasn't as strong as I thought it was gonna be. But we're still gonna retreat with Punny. Unless you can kill this enemy here. Nah. Let's play it safe. Oops, wrong one.
Vice, call off your men. There is no need for this.
You know he's not going to.
You disobeyed orders at your own peril. Traitors!
Orders? That was a call to slaughter innocents. What man could heed that?
Obviously, Vice could.
This man could. How are you unable to see it, Denim? History will show that our countrymen's sacrifice built our future anew.
Vice, what's happened to you?
He was always a dick. You just didn't realize it. Cast Vice is such a fucking joke. It's insane to me that he's somehow supposed to be the same character as Love Vice. I don't know anything about Love Vice, but Split Vice wasn't the nicest of guys. So I could kind of see him going there. Like, this is a stretch of the character, but it's like branching like this. I guess you could say beforehand he was neutral, right? So I can kind of see him going towards this path because not that far-fetched. So perhaps Law is just him going in the other direction. I don't know anything about it, but it's just like my thought process about how they might have written the story. Right, he's not as agile as ninjas are. Say goodnight.
This could have gone better. We withdraw for now.
And now he uses his #1 ability, Shift
We're
Stone.
going back to Ashton Denham. Your route is cut off. There's nowhere to run.
I can go forward.
No surrendering either. I'll kill you with my own hands.
You're the one that's retreating now. You tell me about surrendering? Go ahead, use his stupid Shift Stone like you always do and leave. You say it, die an honorable death.
You flee, Vice. Coward!
He always flees.
I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. You'll never escape what you did in Balma Musa. Denham, you were right. I owe you an apology. My life remains yours to do with as you will.
We should withdraw before they receive reinforcement. Fall back to Chrysoro.
Glad to have another archer for when Creamy's no longer an archer. Beastmaster's work. Okay, they gave me credit for the knight. It's just archer that's broken. Okay, well now she's at the level cap. So Louis, everyone I've been using is the level cap. No real skills. Yes, please. May I improve in a fourth? Sure. Actually, is there anything interesting in the Warren report? That. Go back to a place that's in enemy territory. Although I could go here instead. The forest is open now. Oh, is this just like a grinding mat kind of place? I'm at max level, so that's not gonna be any use to me now, but you unlocked it via the Warren report. Oh. Funny. Grind dungeon. Well, if I had a higher level cap, so I could grind, that'd be great. But everyone except for like this generic archer and this generic cleric that I'm not using is level 14. Though there's no grinding to be done. But I didn't check if she got any new skills. No. It's fine. It's best though I have. No, I have Repo, or hold on. No, Repo's weaker. Flip 4. Some characters are very far behind on their finishing skills, just because they have not gotten the They're a new class, so it's a new weapon. She was using swords before. And Diz was using this before. He's got a long way to go. And then she's a new character, so she also has a long way to go. Everyone else has their finished skills, that's good. So I do have to go here no matter what, obviously. Before I can even, like, see about... I'm hoping that new stuff opens up in the shop when I go here. That might be wistful thinking, but... I'd like to have, like, new options. Me at the archer again. I can't do that one. To try recruiting a dragon in the last battle. We have water again, so octopus is gonna be good. Doesn't look so hard. Of course, the water's mostly on their side, that's fine. Drop you again. Since I don't need the knight for the reward. Take a look at her. I wasn't trying to retreat. I looked at her skills, but I didn't look at them very well. Okay, that's priest. I think I gave her those skills in the first place. And hey, I didn't have to unequip her bow for her to do that last battle. She just survived normally. Characters in this game are a lot less squishy. Ah. Well, some of them are. That is not a universal case. Remember, Daedra got like one shot by Vice. Though some characters are not squishy. Sorrow.
The hero of Goliath shows himself. It's as Vice predicted.
Did Vice predict that he was gonna lose? Anyway. That's HP across the board, but didn't they do less damage across the board to compensate?
How'd you figured for Denham's man? Out scouting all alone? You've courage, I'll give you that.
Oh. We supposed to rescue this guy?
Of your friends, lest they fall into the wrong hands.
Who is that knight? Do you know him, sister?
They're captive? No. And you've sent out no scouts, have you?
Yeah, we don't have scouts.
Take him away. We've work to do here.
Who the heck is that guy? Archers are insanely broken in the pt version. They did more damage than melee units, but obviously crit hit from across the map. Yeah, I heard there's like some maps in the PSP version Where if you have an archer, you basically just win it as soon as the archer hits the turn, they can just like one-shot the boss. Or come close to it anyway. That would never happen in this version. Archers are incredibly weak in this version of it. We got Ogre battle music. It's interesting. Yeah, it's just... I hit that bush. Can't see that. Alright. Maybe she should hop up here so she gets higher elevation? Little Katua. She spends like the whole game as a guest character. I've never played a game where you get like a guest character that's just a guest character for like the entire freaking game. I'm sure it's not gonna be the entire game, but like it feels like it. Like this is very long for a guest character to be a guest character, I guess. This is very kind of heavy archer comp. Yeah, that seems like that would be the strategy. Or at least like bow uses some capacity. Actually, you know what the best strategy probably be? Just get a bunch of Vortans. That's gotta be the play. Because they can fly to the highest elevation and then just shoot you with bows. How do you beat that? You're in chapter 1 of 4. I'm in chapter 2, Forrest. Thank you very much. And there are 4 chapters, depending on how much of the game you want to take on. You've completed anywhere from 1 to 5% of the game. It's type 2. That math doesn't math. 1 to 5% of the game. 2 out of 4 is not 1 to 5%. Well, I'm not finished chapter 2, so I can't say I'm halfway. But somewhere after a quarter. Though it's probably the later chapters are probably longer. So it's probably not realistically even a quarter yet. So maybe when I finish chapter 2, I'll be a quarter of the way through. This is probably like more like 10%. Just because of this exponential scale of the chapter size. I just want to zoom. Chapter 4 has about 100 times more side stuff. And the chapters combined. Yeah, best assuming I do that. I'm mostly just trying to get through the story for the stream. Side stuff can be, you know, on the side. But I would be streaming this for a whole year. I would be streaming this all of next year if I had to do every single thing you do in the game on stream. That's not practical. So I'm just trying to, like, get the plot of the game out on stream, and then the rest of the stuff can be off stream. Some of that side stuff is story adjacent and beneficial. I didn't say I wasn't gonna do it. I said I wasn't gonna do it on stream necessarily. These are two different statements. Great, the Berserk guy has the critical card. Now say if you're only doing the main campaign, you're about 15 to 20%. That's a bit more than I thought. I thought it was 10% through, honestly. So that's a little further than I expected to be. Come just like in the beginning of chapter 2. I'm probably not I'm not even halfway through. I can't be. His chapters are pretty long in this game, I've noticed. I'm not gonna move her forward right now. Stay put. And they get me. You hear a couple of mages, though. We're trying to make this difficult once those mages get here. But right now, I'm just gonna bully whoever I can hit. He's probably too low. For me, wow. And actually, yeah, I can't get next to anybody. I don't want to overextend either. Just do Vulcan Lance. That really hurt. Might I need to heal Diz? Or he's trying to die already. Pincer? Hundreds of hours of potential gameplay. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm probably gonna be like 100 hours in this game just trying to do it for the minimal stuff, because basically when you stream a game, you're typically taking twice as long as if you didn't stream it, just because you're stopping every once in a while to talk to chat and everything. So like games that are supposed to be like, oh, this is like a 60-hour game, we'll end up playing it for almost 120 hours stream. That's just how that works. Okay, you can't reach. You're not going yet, but you'll go. She might heal. Oh, let's just lob our basic men leaf at him. And we're gonna overkill, because he's not like I think I can get to him and, like, save him. That's gonna hurt. Okay, that Punny's in danger. Doesn't do much damage. How much of this one? It's more like it. That's great about Diz dying. I should have been thinking about something else. When do you get turned? Never? Okay, cool. Between this archer and that archer and the mage, well, mages are probably too far away, but the two archers for sure are gonna kill somebody. So I feel like I made a mistake with moving Punny up there to get that skill card. Or critical card, rather. And you tempted with these shinies, but the shinies are very bad for you. Hey, Phil. Does he have items? Ah, just that. This is not gonna go well, I know it. I might have to, like, redo the battle. Yeah, they're gonna... Oh, they split their attacks. My Catchua, save somebody, please. They didn't even take much damage from magic. Oh, because you have the phalanx on. That makes sense. Do I risk going over here? Surely the archers won't kill her. I say before they're inevitably going to do that. Well, I'd be sure and nice if one of my healers could get a turn. Gosh, I only have one healer. Be sure nice if my only healer could get a turn. Worky you reach. Okay, not that far. Okay, that'll work. One down. I see. That wasn't the first kill I made, but that's another one down, I should say. Okay, warriors can't do anything. Okay, Punny has a chance to get himself out. Which I'm gonna need to do so that Daedra can heal Diz. Hoping Menmi Plus is enough. I don't want to, like, use my Mending Seed unless it's, like, a dire need. What's that card? Strength? Yeah, sure. Heal. And then take the strength card. Just draw some attention with our main character. Oh, I can't attack down like that. Too high from the punch. That would have been epic if that worked. Let's do Whirlwind Punch. Crispion's paying for it now. Probably. I was hoping like a bigger group of them. There's a lot more damage than I expected. Because it just hits hard. Oh, here goes the magic. Okay, it's on Den, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Hey, it's acceptable. Uh-oh. Is that gonna hit? Oh. Whatever. You wanna mess with me? Wait, can I? Is this stupid? Or is this genius? course, I just gave somebody a crit card right next to her. So that might be something I regret. Okay. Knock her off. Close to a kill. Alright. You're not close enough for this. Yeah, I could do it on the 2, but it feels like I'm not utilizing it that well if I just do on 2. So let me just attack her first and hope that I have to pull back to draw the enemy closer for the octopus to get more. I think that's the play. Which means running up to where she did is even more of a mistake now. Who's even the leader of this? Of this guy? Ooh, that hurt. I knew it was gonna hurt hard. I'm hoping with the quicken she can get on her turn. That was the idea. That may not work though, because his knight might just go right after her. Which means... Oh, it doesn't reach. Hold on, what about from here? Okay, yeah, I get healing seed from there. That should help. Get you extra tank gear. Of course, Bianca have used the healing too. Hold on, phalanx. Maybe I shouldn't have healed her with the healing seed. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Couldn't think that Bianca was gonna, like, protect her anyway, so it didn't matter. Oh, listen to me. Okay. Yeah, let me reroll. Or rewind. Of course, when I don't do this, they're gonna go after her instead, right? So it probably doesn't matter either way. I'm sure I'm equally screwed. But let's see what happens if I just do this instead. Damn, 12 and kill, actually. I feel like that's worse what I just did. Oh, I guess he could have gotten to her. He just didn't. That wasn't the move either. I did have to heal her. Damn it. Let's do something different with Beyond. Was that move? So the heal was right. Violan has to do something different. So I want to move. I want to. Oh no, God, that didn't help. Will she survive now that she's healed though? Or is let me gang up on her so she still doesn't survive? Very big question. How this can we get to at night? He's been trying to attack her too, isn't he? But she gets out. That is not gonna be enough. But it's the best I can do for now. You can move this way and they're moving the other way. I did a terrible job of drawing them into my octopus. So keep moving forward because I want to attack them. Yeah, pull away. Dude. Need a help? Okay. That's okay, because she could take that. And he like hit and run with everybody this turn. Let's go over here. Make them come this way. Needs healing. She still does. In front. Yeah, Dre, come this way. Now Diz needs healing. Okay, it doesn't hit your allies, only your enemies. That's kind of cool. Good to know. Oh. Abby careful right position him. quid damage, damn. Not going well. My attempt to pull back has not worked. I need a revive spell. That's what I need. I wonder, could Beyond have... Well... And having more healing INC couldn't have healed Diz. Can't believe she doesn't have enough for a tremendous shot yet. That's what I wanted. And Power Beast is going to be very crucial to this. This was not going to work out as well. Because he can't heal. He doesn't have a healing seed left either. The only problem now is that my own allies are in range of it. I should have fled more. Canopus is in the wrong spot. Why is his... Oh, okay, he's the boss. That's why his defense is so much higher. That would have been a great turn to do it too, because I had Empowered Beast. So I would have, like, destroyed them, but... Not to be. Oh, great. Is that going to be on? Oh, jeez. afraid it's too high up. A lot of damage, just from a regular attack. Surprised Beyond's still alive. Really don't want to move up to do a spell. Catch was probably gonna need your heal these two. Sweet she can afford to do it. If I stay in this position. Yeah, we're gonna do it. That's what he thought he was gonna do. Quechua? I know she's gonna heal Beyond, apparently. Did she heal the enemy too? I feel like she had to have healed the enemy to do that maneuver. This kind of sucks because I can't get... It's too big of an AoE. That I can never hit what I want to hit. Aqua Bubble isn't nearly as strong. Well, actually, maybe is stronger. And it was already been hit with this, but why not another one? At this point, I think I have to kill the boss because I can't heal everybody. So we're gonna Vulcan Lance and hope that Diz can do enough damage. Slash punny, I guess. Look like he has a counterattack. Yes.
To die at a traitor's hands.
8,000 experience I don't really get. It sucks that I'm at the level cap, so I'm losing out a lot of experience.
As it please you.
The Liberation Front. Sistina belonged to your company.
So it was you then who saved Sistina in Rhine? My comrades have told me of your plight.
Yeah, whatever happened to Sistina?
Though I did not expect to come upon you here.
Had you arrived any later, you would not have. The Duke's men are at our tail. We make haste for Rhine.
For Rhine? Called that rash? Fatally so. You stand little chance of penetrating the Duke's lines with your numbers.
Yet we accomplish nothing by standing here, wringing our hands.
A proposal, then. As it happens, some friends of mine were taken by pirates. If you were to aid me in wresting back our ship, I could take you to Rhine. A suitable arrangement for us both, I should think.
A rather self-serving proposition.
You lack options, I lack men.
Water does seem the more easily tread path.
The pirates are in Quadriga Fortress. It's not far, their numbers not many.
Very well, we'll aid you.
You have my thanks.
I'm guessing he's gonna be a guest character until I actually like save his friends and then he joins properly.
You trust this man? Have you forgotten who the Liberation Front are?
You see another way? If we run afoul of the Duke's lines, we will die.
I care not for such coercion.
What's the alternative? Do you want to die?
Be more charitable. He's merely eager to aid his fellows.
Would that I had your faith.
You care for little that does not play out as you see it.
Perhaps.
Let me see some. Okay, my union level did raise. After the battle, I gained like 8,000 experience I didn't get. Now I can gain 3 more levels. The tiny one that's so poor. I needed those levels before the battle, not after the battle. Whatever. It's higher level than name my priority too. That's funny. Is a better shield than I've got. Is it access to his gear, or is that just only he can do that? I have to find that out. Or Jesus not getting any bevels on his sword. That's so weird.
Good day.
Your night vision new. Think. Or did I just fail to buy it before? These to me have to be new. Terra Shield is new. though. You might two. Actually, even Cannabis can use this. So I can get 3 of these boulder. Well, now I don't want Sarah to have one. So get 2 boulder bows. I assume the next actual tier is be better than the +1 version of the previous tier. So get a couple of these cat claws. They've got the money for all this. Ending sword though. We're still in Shamshir tier. We can get Boulder Blade for Diz, so he can hit even harder. Oh, Counterattack 2 is better than Counterattack 1. I might need to go to the grindy forest just to get money. I think this is new. Yeah, all the border stuff has to be new. Also, you go to crafting real quick. If anybody knows, hammers. If anybody knows where I can get this stupid feather and the dark crystallos, I would love to be able to make this fan, but I have no idea where to get those drops. There is an infinite money trick. Not sure if it's something you want to use. Probably not. Let me equip some of the stuff I bought. The feathers drop from some beasts in Forampa? What is Forampa? I don't think I've gotten there yet. It doesn't sound familiar. Is it like a griffin drop? Oh, okay. So going here is a good thing then. The crystallus is crafted, but you need 4 first. Oh, it's a craftable. Do I have the recipe for that, though? Yeah, I don't think I have the recipe book for it. So I'll have to wait until I get whatever that recipe book is. I'll go back to the shop and look in a second. But I'm going to assume I don't have that yet. Oh, I didn't have to buy this. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I didn't have to buy the stupid bow gun. I already had one. I didn't realize it. I was not paying attention. So I wasted some money on that. Oh, she needs, there's a glitch in this version of the game. Tell you to give her, like, a sticker or something. If you don't have both hands full, your damage is nerfed in this game. I think it's only in this version, but I'm not sure. But I read that if you only have one thing in one hand, it ruins your character's damage output. So if you have like a one-handed bow, you have to equip another one-handed weapon or a shield. Same thing with the one-handed swords and stuff like that. You want to have like a shield, will be fine, or another weapon or something. Has to be in your offhand. It's a weird glitch. So I have to keep that in mind anytime I go from a two-handed bow to a one-handed bow. Sit and buy the... Did I not buy the Balder hammer? Okay, not quit the Balder hammer. I mean, if he could equip it. I think I just didn't buy it. It probably also applies to mages, but like, I'm not physically attacking with her, so I don't care about her situation. I did get this. It's actually weaker to get this one than the plus version of the previous tier. But it's got counterattack too. So I'm gonna do it for now and hopefully plus it later. So we'll be downgrading for a bit. I get the dagger, yes, the butcher knife. If it might trick is something that was in the old version of the game as well, and the devs left it in intentionally. Huh. I probably will not use it, but if you want to tell me it's fine, I don't mind. But I'm probably not going to... I'm most likely not going to do it. But I don't mind you telling me. For the sake of knowledge. Especially since sometimes those things can be kind of funny. So I like to at least know in case it's like a funny thing. So I guess we're at the hunt. For feathers. Oh, but let me check the shop first. I don't seem to have a book or a recipe for that crystal, so I can't make that yet. There are certain crafted items that all materials are buyable. The complete item sells for more than the flake. Oh, that's kind of funny. Yeah, Trails in the Sky has the same kind of hack. There are certain recipes in that game where you can buy all the ingredients from the store, but the food that you cook with them sells for more than the individual cost. So, I think it's like one particular one that was really good to make for that. So if you want infinite money in the first Trails in the Sky game, and it's the only worse than the original. The remake doesn't do this, I don't think. I think they adjusted the prices. But in the actual, like, original version of Trails in the Sky, if you make a certain recipe, you can just keep buying the ingredients and selling it like that. So yeah, I've seen stuff like that before. I should check out his new books, actually. No. See, I can't craft this. I can't make this stupid... I really want Cersei to have that fan, because that's her weapon of choice. But I guess it's gonna take a while before I can, achieve that. Let's see if we can get some, at least the feathers. Well, there's a griffin. That might have for feathers. Also, what time is it? I'll be stocking streams soon. Ask us what time it was. You're here to commit war crimes. Well, you are a pirate, so committing crimes is something you're used to. Although the only crime you be committing today is the crime of being very squishy. I am Ball now. Yet, apparently, like, your character right now gets targeted a lot by the enemies. And, comes close to dying very quickly. I think you actually... Yeah, he did fall. You fell in the last battle, but we just revived you. See, you got KO'd, and I had to have Punny run up and use the revive stone on you so that you could, stay alive. Have some slack. No, you know what? Most people had the New Year's resolution to lose that holiday weight. So we'll have to see what he's like next year. Is it the male archer? I never seen a male archer yet, so... Or if I did, I haven't been paying attention. Pre-4? Excuse me? Well, so they don't need to use the main character, we're not going to. So I'm pretty sure there's not good water for octopus. Yeah, it's all land. So, we're gonna take off you. Dark crystallos can be crafted, but only if you decode it to gems, which reads correctly is obtained... Bleh! Chapter 3? So they introduce the ability to craft a fan that can't be made until the chapter... Like 2 chapters basically after they introduced the ability to craft. That's so stupid. Who planned this? Because you get the ability to craft the fan this chapter, chapter 2, at the beginning of it. But they won't let you actually, but you can't do it because the ingredient that's required to make it is unattainable until the end of the following chapter. They may also be drops. I know the feathers are drop, but I'd like to know if I could mini farm for the crystal. I only need 1, so if I could farm that damn crystal, that'd be great. Anyway. I need to take out one more... Oh, yeah. I got a lot of cares I can ditch. Oops. So I don't have enough player... Oh, cannabis can probably... Well, maybe. Do I use cannabis or do I use... Arcel? The thing is not just purchasable. No. You have to craft it. It only exists in the crafting menu. You can't buy fans. There's only 2 in the game and both of them are via the crafting. Which I had the recipe to craft both of them. It's like the basic weapons recipe. But you can't actually craft it because the materials to make it are not available. So it's really weird. I don't know what they were doing. So yeah, fans are not an option. Until very late in the game, apparently. Despite them making you think that you can get them early. Can't remember when, but you can't come across enemies with the fan. And you can recruit them to get the fan. Interesting. I guess that is one way to do it. But I can make it now if they didn't, like, withhold the damn crystal. That's what actually has me mad. Oh, we don't want you in this battle either. We only want real characters and subscribers. So Cannabis can enter the battle. Oh wait, no, Beyond. Beyond's not in the party. There we go. That's more like it. Actually, you go up here. And then back here we can put Burr. This campus is pretty strong. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal if he doesn't participate in this battle. You could kill for drops and pray for RNG. Yeah, but I don't know which enemy I need to kill for it, is the problem. That should mean killing the characters with the fan. But I just want to, like, kill an enemy that drops the thing I need. Okay, yeah. How was your Christmas? It was alright. How was yours? Okay, I think this is what I want to do with my party. Easier to recruit, which just mentioned kill. But recruiting isn't super easy to do. The percentage is kind of low, but I guess you can just spam it if you got the MP. Ding. I love Ogre battle music. Every time they hit me with one of those tunes, it feels nostalgia. Spend time with the fam, then relaxed. That's good. Give me your feathers. I don't remember the name of any of the themes, but I still like them. Even if I don't know what they are. This will not work. The original PSX version of this game had the fight it out. Oh, that's right. They don't have to fight it. We know what's well, yeah, that's lame. They don't have to fight it out. Cause even Knight of Lotus had fight it out. It's weird. Now that you mention that. Let me fade from here. That is a 15% drop rate? Darn. I probably only need to do this one on stream, and I'll do the rest of the farming off stream, because I need to end the stream pretty soon. Freaking. Alright, Lil, run fast. Really a good location for anything. told me you couldn't shoot up that high. I was wrong. Oh, you're a root fencer. Cool. The whip. That makes sense. That's kind of the weapon that beast tamers are supposed to use. I just do not. Gaunt's gone berserk again. Look at these. Enemies are kind of weak compared to the story ones. They're not hitting that hard. Got knocked back by the whip. Green one. Ow. Okay, fair enough. Okay, they're gonna make me regret me calling them weak, aren't they? They're just ganging up on her. Uh-oh. Okay. I didn't do as much damage as I was worried it would. Oh, wow. Somehow it's Didra's in the most danger. I don't have a... I guess... No, I don't have a solution for that. She's gonna go down again. Even though her class is Valkyrie, she's not much the warrior. Just like the real Deirdre. Back just in time to see Daedra die. Oh, she parried, never mind. But she's still gonna die. And here it goes. Griffin is the thing that has a chance drop feather. If you want to guarantee one, you should chariot farm it. How does that work? Do I chariot after I pick... Did I pick up their drop? Or is it, when is it decided, I guess, is the problem. Like, when I pick up the bag, is it when it decides it? So I can just pick up the bag and then, like, carry it then? I just don't know how it works, I guess. I'm trying to figure that out. It's rolled on the kill. So it's gonna take me a while to figure out if I got it or not. Unless I happen to be standing right next to them and kill with that action and then just walk up to the bag. That's like the best scenario I can get, is if the person using their delivery kill is staying next to him so he can move right afterwards to immediately grab the bag so I can see if it was in there. Well, we're definitely not doing chariot farming on stream, because that's ridiculous. So we're just gonna fight this battle as is, and I'll do that in my own time when I'm not streaming. So I would be here for another several hours if I was trying to roll the 50% odds. Actually, don't do that. That's stupid. Just do this. Dedicated reviver. But you got meditate so you can heal. Very important. I need better heal than that. I need... Where is it? Heal 2? I'm surprised the Griffin didn't go after her. Oh, Beyond's in the way. Oh wait, that's right, it doesn't hit. See, this is better than the octopus boom. It does not hit your allies, it will only hit the enemy. Actually, where can I move after this? Okay, I can go that way. Yeah, we'll do this. This actually makes rogues really good because they can just AoE assault so many enemies. And it doesn't friendly fire. This is actually a pretty good class. Let's hide over here. Actually, I'm gonna fight somebody who's lower on health. Yeah. Good job, Yawn. Ah, that disc can paralyze them. Not great. The easiest way to chase the RNG is to move to different tiles on the kill turn, but you have to move before the kill. Ah, yeah. That's fair. It's like, yes, I can't do the, oh, right next to them kind of reroll. You have to do a different action. I should have realized that. In hindsight, that's kind of obvious. Or retrospect, I should say. Got what? 500? You've got about that much left. Oh my goodness! I just revived her! Is it a random battle? Why is it so tough? Like, these enemies were really easy at first. They were, like, doing no damage, but then the griffins had to come and ruin everything. Like, they were, the human units are doing, like, no damage. It's really just the griffins that are doing anything. Alright, well, this is not a story battle, so we're not even gonna bother with this. I'll do this another time. They're gonna have to like end this stream in like, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes anyway. So I might as well just end it early. I'll have to do my farming in between now and next week. And then we can continue the story. To find out what happens when we get... Well, actually we have to save our new friends, allies from pirates. And then we can go to Rhyme to see if we can finally find Lancelot. I doubt we will, though. But we might find out what happened to Lancelot, at least. You're halfway through Chapter 2 at this point? Really? I would expect that I'd be halfway through after Rhyme. Or at least by the time I get to Rhyme. So I feel like I'm not quite there. Because the, like, Rhyme sounds feels like the halfway point. I don't know what else obviously is coming after it, but, like, it just feels like it would be the logical place to be the halfway point of the chapter. But I don't know how they structure chapters. I guess as soon as chapter's gonna be longer than Chapter 1 was. Which, if I'm already halfway through, makes it feel like it's shorter than Chapter 1. Because I feel like Chapter 1 had more going on than just double what I've already done. But I don't know. Rhyme is about the 3... Oh, damn. So Chapter 2 is really short then, huh? So depending on how my luck goes, I may just beat Chapter 2 entirely next week. But you'll have to tune in next Saturday to find out whether I do or not. Maybe it's a 50-50. Like I said, it depends on how my luck goes. If everything goes well, then I will. But if, you know, there's an especially hard enemy or some BS RNG that like messes with it and makes me have to like restart stuff, then obviously I won't. So let me find somebody to raid out to before I end the stream entirely. I am gonna raid another slime. We're gonna raid Goopy Sue, playing Unbeatable, whatever that is. To go watch the Filipino slime, apparently. And I will be back next Saturday. Tune in tomorrow for Daedra playing Story of Seasons. Then on Tuesday for Cersei playing Persona Q. And Thursday for Lilum to be back at Tactics Ogre. A New Year's stream, I guess. Right, that's New Year's, right? They should be playing Front Mission First Remake on Thursday to start the new year. And I'll be back for this game on Saturday to follow. I think that's all the stuff. So now I can start the raid. Send you over to Slime Friend. And for me, slime out.